guys, thanks for watching Cooking with Hua. Now don't mind the light box back there. I am actually making this video when I don't have a lot of good lighting, so I need to have that back there, so it is in the way, but apologize. So if you're here for the first time, I am a cooking channel and I recently started the ketogenic lifestyle and I'm on a ketogenic weight loss journey. Now if you've been following me for quite some time, you know I have some dessert videos. So I do have a brownie recipe if you have family members who are non-keto, but I've been craving chocolate brownies and I had to come up with a keto brownie recipe. So stay tuned for the video tutorial, and I would love it if you will follow me on Instagram, Cooking with Hua, and tag me and let me know if you tried my recipe. Thanks so much, you guys. Bye. The recipe will be listed in the description box. You will need almond flour, coconut flour, erythritol sugar or a keto approved sugar, unsweetened cocoa powder, Lily semi-sweet baking chips, and I recently found these and I love them, unsalted butter, salt, and eggs. Add your almond flour, coconut flour, and salt in one bowl. That will be your dry ingredients, and mix it together and then set to the side. Then you want to take your semi-sweet Lily chocolate chips and melt them in the microwave in 30-second intervals. It should take only about a minute. And once it gets to this consistency, just set it to the side. Melt your unsalted butter and add in your unsweetened cocoa powder. Now, if you only have salted butter, then don't add the extra salt to this recipe. Then you want to take the two and just mix it and combine them. And the warm butter should help emulsify and also bring out the chocolate flavor and the cocoa powder. Add your melted semi-sweet Lily chocolate chips into your cocoa powder and butter. I love my brownies to be extra chocolatey. That's why I like the melted chocolate chips in order to bring out that boost of chocolateness. Mix everything until they're well incorporated and then set it to the side. Make sure you don't forget to add your sugar. So I added the erythritol sugar to the butter, unsweetened cocoa powder, and the melted chocolate chips, and then just give it a good mix until they're all well combined. In a separate bowl, crack your eggs and give it a good mix. And the reason why I'm not combining it with the other wet ingredients is because I want to make sure that there's no bad eggs, and also I don't want to get any eggshells in the wet ingredients. Add your mixed eggs into your wet ingredients and combine. And as you can see, I didn't use a big enough bowl. So I started with the whisk and then I decided I better switch to a fork. But what I should have done is just used a bigger bowl. Once your wet ingredients are well incorporated and combined, then we're going to add it to the dry ingredients. Combine your wet ingredients with your dry ingredients and make sure that when you do mix the two together that there's no big chunks of almond flour, because you don't want to have like a ball of almond flour within your brownie mixture. So all I used was a spatula in order to incorporate both the dry and the wet ingredients together. And as you can see, I didn't use an electric hand mixer or my KitchenAid. I lined a 9x9 baking pan with parchment paper just to make it easier to lift it out of the pan once it's done baking, and add in your brownie batter. And I scrape every inch of that chocolate because we all know Lily's chocolate chips are very expensive, so I wanted to make sure I got every bit of chocolate goodness. Smooth it out as even as you possibly can, and once you're there, then all you have left to do is to make sure your oven is preheated at 350 degrees. And my oven, it took about 30 minutes to bake all the way through. And I'm just going to go ahead and run it with an off spatula to make it a little bit more even. Depending on your oven, start checking at the 25-minute mark. Now the hardest part is just waiting for it to come out. It took 30 minutes for my brownies to come out, but like I said earlier, start checking at 25-minute. And because we use parchment paper, it was so easy to lift it out, so very easy to clean up. Now make sure your brownies are cool before you cut into them, otherwise they will break apart. I let mine cool for about half an hour before I cut into these brownies. As you can see, I am taking my time and making sure that I'm not breaking my brownie apart while I am slicing them. And after I finished slicing them, I came up with 16 pieces of brownie, and they were super delicious. And by the way, I'm not keeping these all for myself. Anytime I bake baked goods, especially keto baked goods, I share it with my younger sister because she's also doing the ketogenic diet along with me, and she loved these brownies. And so do I. And to make it extra decadent, if you want, you can even add some whipped cream on top and some drizzle of sugar-free chocolate syrup. Hey guys, like I said, sorry for that box. So I came up with 16 pieces of brownies, and it's still a little bit warm, but I like my brownies a little bit warm, and I love the corn and peas. Comment down below if you like the corn and peas too. So I'm gonna do a taste test. So before I do that, here you go, so you can see it. Look how beautiful that looks. Almost looks like a fudge brownie. That's what it reminds me of, but it is, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. Okay, now I'm going in for the bite. Oh, this is so good. I know I said I have a non-keto brownie recipe, but your whole family who's not doing keto, it's gonna love this recipe too. The recipe will be listed down below. Follow me on Instagram and let me know if you tried it and if you like it. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. And make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so then you'll know when I have a next video that comes out. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.